I don't even know how to start this video. So basically, like, obviously, unless you have been living under a rock, you know that the world is crazy right now. Damn, I said I wasn't gonna get emotional. Hold it together. It's Monday the 23rd of March 2020, and we're obviously amidst the coronavirus COVID-19 like pandemic. I just don't even know what to explain. Basically, yesterday I had to close my salon. It was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I'm like welling up just thinking about it again, and I've cried already so much, but it needed to be done for my health and my safety, and also for everyone else, my clients and the rest of the world. If we are gonna put this to an end, if we're gonna stop this, we all have to do this together. We all have to be putting the work in to stop the spread of this virus. So yeah, the last couple of weeks at work have been horrendous, mainly down to like stress, like anxiety that I haven't had for years and years and years since I was quite ill, crept back within like a day. I felt like I've had somebody's hands around my throat for the last few weeks now, and yeah, it's been horrible. Work has been horrendous. The stress of trying to not let anybody down, make sure everybody gets their appointments, and also being one of my clients like said it so simply as well, I'm in a constant battle of I want to make sure that I keep my business open, I keep my business alive and my clients happy, and then on the other side of the scale I need to be protecting myself and my clients and everyone else in the world from this virus. And they've been sat in this like horrible like devil and angel scale for the last couple of weeks, and I've wanted to close but I had reasons not to close, and yeah, it all just got a bit much. And it was probably Tuesday last week that I decided that I was closing, and I contacted all my clients that were in for this week now and rescheduled them to either Friday, Saturday or Sunday last week, just gone, in the hope that I could just get that kind of out of the way, and then I would have this week to like process and decide what I was doing. And then as the week went on last week, obviously it progressed a lot quicker than ever anticipated, and salons were kind of shutting left, right and centre. Obviously on Friday all the pubs and the gyms and leisure centres were forced to close, and I just felt like it just wasn't right. I felt like I'd been doing something wrong. I do work on like a one-on-one like term, but I just felt like the amount of people coming through the door, I needed to close, and I feel a lot better today. A weight has been lifted off my shoulders, but I also am obviously very emotional and still very kind of just heartbroken, really. Like something I've worked so hard on and I put everything into like my business and building up my clients and making sure everyone is happy and getting like the most amazing standard of treatments, and for it to all just be kind of gone, and we have no idea when it's going to be safe to open again, especially like for me as well, because I'm obviously immunosuppressed. If you didn't know, I take immunosuppressant medication for my psoriasis, so I unfortunately do fall into the high risk category, and I'm completely aware that there is people a lot more higher risk than me, and in a lot worse situations. But obviously I think in the situation that we're in now, everyone is entitled to be upset about their current situation, whether it be a tiny change in your life, or for me at the moment this feels like the biggest change in my life in so long. Like, I can't imagine not working, and I now have just like this uncertain, I don't know, like time where I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know when I'm next going to be at work. I don't know when I'm next going to have an income coming in. So yeah, I guess this is the new normal, I guess. Every day is just like taking it by day. The whole world is doing the same. I'm not special or anything. Like, the whole world is doing the exact same. There's so many people in the same boat as me. There's so many people in worse situations. I'm not completely naive to that, of course, but I do feel like in situations like this, everyone is entitled to be like upset and emotional about their personal situation. So I just wanted to share my experience with this. I don't even know if I'll even post these. I'm sure I will, mainly to like watch back on these in a few years when this like hellish nightmare is over, and look back and the fact that we like got through this, because we will get through all of this. I know we will, we have to. So yeah, I just wanted to document. Like, I was like, I'm just gonna grab my camera day one and just pick it up as and when, and like kind of show you what my new normal life is. Like, my eyes keep filling up with tears because this just feels so bizarre and alien, and yeah, it just feels weird. The world feels very strange, very weird. But yeah, today I've given myself this as my weekend. So Monday and Tuesday I'm having as my weekend because I just worked all of Saturday and all of Sunday. So I'm giving myself a day to relax, to process, to just chill and kind of come to terms with what has happened and what is happening, and kind of process what I'm gonna do over the next, I don't even know how long. I'm gonna make Dean and myself that TikTok whip coffee hack. My friend T sent it to me. She's like, if you do one thing today, you have to make this. And honestly, it's been the only thing that's like cheered me up these last couple of weeks. And if anything good comes out of this quarantine, if anything good comes out of this lockdown, it's the fact that I know how to make whip coffee now. So my cupboards are really high. That's actually too high for me. You know how like all these YouTubers like put their cameras in the cupboard, but mine's a bit too high up. Also, you can see that I have started to paint my kitchen. So we painted it grey, and then I decided that I hated the grey and it's too dark, so I painted them white, which I love. So I painted like one, you can see like up here, I've just only started painting. So usually the recipe is 2 tablespoons of coffee, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of boiling water. But because I am making it for me and Dean, I just did 4 coffee, 4 sugar, 4 water. I did 2 normal coffee and 2 decaf because otherwise it makes me a bit jittery. Pop that all in a jug and then just like mix it a little bit with like the electric whisk. And then literally I'm just gonna whisk this. So it starts to get like really like thick like this, but you want it like stiff peaks like meringue. So, oh, focus, this is what you want. You want like stiff peaks, so when you lift it up it stays in like that point. So it's ready. Okay, so then what I like to do, everyone's kind of doing like the cup with the like ice and the milk in it, but I kind of like to like mix it in the mixture just because we've got 2 milks open at the moment. I've got an Oatly Semi and I've got an Oatly Barista. So fill the cups up kind of like halfway with milk. I would mix milk in. So none of the other recipes mix it in, but I did it by accident and I think it works out really well. Then pour into your glass. With your like leftover whip, what you can do is you just spoon it on top. So take like a spoonful and then just like spoon on top and done. It's honestly so yummy. Like, I can't believe how thick it is. Thank you, T, for showing me this recipe.
Whoa. Is that normal milk for me?
No.
Tastes so good. For vegetable milk, it's pretty good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Dean just messaged me and told me that he has got hold of a Nintendo Switch and Animal Crossing for me. Oh my god, I am so happy. Completely aware that it is not an essential purchase, but we had some vouchers that we hadn't used that we were saving to buy something that we really wanted and needed, that wasn't just like groceries or things like that. And I kept seeing things on Twitter about Animal Crossing and I was like, do you know what, I really want that. And like, I've been proper vibing with it. I've been watching people play it on YouTube, which I never thought I would be one of those people that watches other people play games on YouTube. Like, that's like what my little brother does. But yeah, I said to Dean, like, I think we should just get a Switch. Like, I'm completely aware it's an unessential purchase and we're supposed to be saving money. But like I said, we had these vouchers that we could use up. So I was like, do you know what? Let's just get it. It'll be so fun to play when we are kind of like locked down. There's nothing really to do outside. You can't go outside. I'm more than happy to be staying at home to keep this like contained and like get it over and done with quicker. But it's going to be so nice to have Animal Crossing. So like on the weekends, usually obviously we'd be going out or going away for weekends, we can just play on the Nintendo Switch. So I'm buzzing that he managed to get hold of one. And he said he got Mario Bros and Mario Kart as well, which will be amazing. But I am just buzzing to get Animal Crossing. I cannot wait to create my little Animal Crossing world. Oh, so Dean managed to get a Switch and Animal Crossing, so we just Dettoled everything just to make sure it was all clean, and then obviously washed our hands. So yeah, I'm gonna start playing on Animal Crossing. I'm literally buzzing. Look how cute she is. Look at her. My alarm to watch Boris.
It's not working.
It's only just past though.
How do we do it?
We are, it feels so weird to vlog about, but we're currently waiting for Boris's speech. Usually he comes out at 5 o'clock, but he was in an emergency Cobra meeting at 5 o'clock, so we had to wait till 8:30. My hands are clean, by the way. It's seeming like
Stop.
where he is.
More people are likely to die, not just from coronavirus, but from other illnesses as well.
Don't know.
So it's vital.
We're about to find out if we're about to go into
of the
lockdown.
disease.
So, I don't know, would we call it lockdown? I guess that we are on lockdown. We're not allowed to leave our houses for 3 weeks, unless it's for like groceries, medicine. You're allowed one time exercising. I don't know how they like police that. You're allowed to go outside for one time of exercise a day, or if you're traveling to work and it's absolutely essential. Other than that, we need to be in our houses for 3 weeks, and then they'll reassess it in 3 weeks. It's just the weirdest thing. Like, I've never... Did you need to get the fish? Dean's playing on my Animal Crossing. It's just the weirdest experience, and like, I'm so emotional for so many different reasons. mainly just because like nobody I know or I haven't been through anything like this. It's just a bit weird. Like it's like the uncertainty, and you kind of think about all the things that you no longer can do and you take for granted. Yeah, it's just gonna be weird. This day feels like it's lasted like forever. But yeah, this is what normality is like, I guess, for the term that everyone keeps using, the foreseeable future, that I am beginning to absolutely hate because it's so uncertain. But it's fine, we all need to do it to make sure that this is like handled and taken care of. I'm going to continue to try and stay positive. I feel a lot more positive now. I'm like processing the whole like everybody staying indoors. They've had to make it stricter because nobody was listening, nobody cared. There's so many people, particularly young people, that are just like, oh, like it's not that big of a deal, like it's not going to affect me, and still congregating, and it's just crazy. So the fact that they've obviously passed the bill that the police can interfere, that if you're congregating, is that the right word, congregating? Yeah. With more than 2 people, they can break it up and impose fines. Hopefully should scare enough people to stop going out and just stay at home. But yeah, I'm sure this has been a crazy, scary and whole reel of emotions for everybody today. So for the meantime, I've calmed myself down. I went and made a tea and like gathered myself together. And then we're gonna play Animal Crossing. So yeah, we're gonna play this, have a tea.
Oh, well, I feel lockdown.
Dean's buzzing that we're on lockdown. He's such a chilled out person. I wish I was like that. And I'm gonna go because Abigail is FaceTiming me.